Alright, well, not for the time we're recording this, but, in-game, it's been 6 months since its launch, which means it's time for a seasonal story, The Knights of Judgment, Project Zero Remnant, whatever the hell that means.
I gotta say, gotchas can be one of the most frustrating genres of games to do for this kind of show, since more often than not, you gotta plan in advance, because, well, events tend to be timed.
Thankfully, I do have a little thing that is called commitment. At least I try, at the very least.
Oh, yeah, no, good job. It's like, it helps, though, that I think we've kind of always had the plan with Ever Crisis. With, say, other games like, say, Freight Grand Zero, Persona 5X, or Zenless Zones. Well, okay, Zenless Zone Zero's events aren't too bad to miss out, but then you run into the other problem where a lot of gotchas don't always let you do a story battle repeat.
Alright, anyway, all must face an overcome challenge as they strive towards their goals. In their pursuit of the promised land, Shinra was no exception.
Game development for Remake Part 3.
So when they heard rumors of a mysterious knight, it sparked hope that he might hold answers they sought, and so Shinra sent the Turks to investigate. In the Juno
I don't think you're equipped to handle that.
You sure the target was seen around here? Yeah. This should be the place.
This patch of grass.
All I see are wheel impressions and some monster tracks.
Listen, the boss told us to touch grass. We found the grass.
Hoof prints. That's unusual.
In case you're wondering, no, it's not a crossover with MLP. Deal with it.
Wait a minute. Hooves? Wheel tracks? Knights? Say nothing, say nothing, say nothing.
I'm looking
it,
at you.
Say it!
That's it. I remember reading a report about a similar incident.
It was called the clusterfuck incident.
Something about a deer-shaped bump in the road.
Look at you, being responsible.
Well, someone has to do.
I read all the documents sent us.
I forgot, which of you have actually seen the movie Reservoir Dogs?
I haven't.
I haven't.
Reservoir Dogs.
The Tarantino movie. Remember, the Turks are explicitly based on that group.
I sadly have not seen that movie yet. You do? Huh. Anyway, what did the report say?
Well, a long time ago, it seems a knight riding a chariot appeared in the Sector 6 slums.
This wouldn't by any chance happen to be a dark ghost knight that hung out in the train graveyard, now would it?
Funny you say that, Jova. Also, I'm not even sure why we start with the Turks, considering they are not really part of the story at the end of the day.
Speak of the devil! Take him down!
Of all this ghost, it's a bit glitchy, as you can see.
Yeah, what are we in? Kingdom Hearts Recoded?
Don't mess
with the Turks!
I was gonna say that.
If this is not a good catchphrase, guys, you need to work on it. Especially because by the time of Advent Children, you will be... Oh, please don't flash me!
Prepare for a Turkish delight.
Especially because by the time of Advent Children, you will be turning into buffoons who probably forget even your special techniques.
And he runs off like a pansy.
Oh.
What the?
What's going on?
Did we
they
win?
ran off like wusses.
Run away! Run away!
Did we win?
Really?
I'm counting this. Wait, he didn't come at us. It's like we weren't even here. I'm counting this as a win all the same.
That's the plot twist. They were never there.
Yes, there was something in the report about that too.
Apparently they're
specific.
cowards.
Very.
Well, you know what they
specific.
say, Dweebs, you can't spell cowards without saying cow.
They say woods. Because they're not cows.
It's interesting because that mook pretty much started off as just a mook before getting upgraded to boss in remake.
It really did stand out.
That night. Oh wait, that actually mean night, not isn't a night joke.
He travels from place to place. In search of worthy opponents.
He still
That's
hasn't
funny
found them.
because going off of remake, he was just a bully that liked to traumatize
Well,
people.
this is not your average Eddie Gore, let's just say
In
that.
search of worthy opponents, he still hasn't found them.
And that's why he was dubbed.
The knight who says me.
The knight who ran away.
No. That's Brave Sir Peter.
A night of judgment.
And my judgment is, fuck this, I'm running
Why
away.
do I need to get to see the horse's belly veins?
Well,
Why?
at
Oh,
least
that's
you don't-
nasty.
Guess we didn't make the cut. He knew we would have kicked his ass.
Sure, you know, keep thinking that.
I'm cool, okay? I totally would have beaten that Buster Wolf sword-wielding freak.
Let him dream.
I mean, I guess at least they get to
Engineers
technically beat...
from Shinra arrived at Rador and began preparations for the construction of a Mako reactor. Meanwhile, Sephiroth and the rest of his team spent their days patrolling the area. So this takes place a bit before the more recent The First Soldier chapter. These tracks, what do they look like to you?
Wheels and hoofprints?
So basically, it's a helicore. Not the same one we fought in remake,
It's the
but
same
I guess a
monster
more
type.
noble one. I don't know what kind of creature would leave anything like this. Now, well, none we've seen on this island, that's for sure.
By the way, Sephiroth, isn't this the same location where we were sucked in that weird portal?
It's possible the remaining Radoran forces released a special monster they were holding in reserve. Stay alert. Of course, these guys being the beast tamers they are would have something like that.
What the?
How is that?
That's no monster. That's a machine! Yep, nothing mystical to find here, folks. It's all just a robot.
And it's summoning.
They can teleport?
They teleport
Yes.
now?
And apparently it knows how to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel because it can summon monster holograms.
Not just that, multiple ones.
Oh goodness.
Be careful, there's something weird about these guys.
You don't say.
Maybe the fact that it's half a horse genetically jammed inside a robot chariot.
I have no idea what's about to happen. There's no predicting their movements.
Reminder that Matt is supposed to be the brain of the team. This literally transcends his comprehension. This could be bad. No shit, Clan.
Oh, you are a quick man.
Damn
Stand
sure.
back.
Of course, guy to show
Well, we do have
off.
Sephiroth on our
Uh-oh.
side. Wait, what?
No
Oh,
way.
snap it! Even the man himself, Sephiroth, can't easily deal with them? My attacks won't work. It's like cutting through air.
I cannot
Like
bullshit
cutting-
my way
it's
via
like-
character powers.
Yeah, it's like cutting
Oh.
through air if... Wait, what?
No fair, they can hit us, but we can hit them.
I'll handle this. Please get to safety.
But your attacks don't work either.
Going to be no.
This is
How are you gonna do that?
one of the few
I'll-
times it's a legitimate question to ask Sephiroth. I'll keep them occupied. But Sephiroth, if you die, that'll cause a time paradox. Granted, a lot of people will probably still be alive because you won't go crazy to kill them, but still, thanks, Sephiroth. Bye!
Don't go!
Cool. Put that bit in the Spider-Man 2.
Glenn, let's go.
We're not leaving him.
Don't worry! He's literally contracted to show up. We'll just get in the way if we stay.
Let's trust that he's got this.
Huh?
Look out!
Well, he did.
This
What a tragic end.
has something peculiar happening.
Where am I?
This is your future, Sephiroth.
Sephiroth, take me in your hand.
I'm sorry, I don't swing that way. This voice. Is it the sword?
No, it's your hair.
I'm tapping into your consciousness. You want to defeat me, don't you?
I'm talking to a sword now. Maybe I am going
No,
crazy.
Jova, you have to do it the Forspoken way. Oh, and by the way, I'm talking to a sword. That's something I do now, isn't it?
Oh god, that will be a game
The
to
Knights
tackle
of
with its
Judgment,
dialogue.
Beings who don't exist in this world. With the tools at your disposal, you cannot defeat them. Because,
How about we
well,
use
Thanks for telling me something I don't already know.
So why don't we use the Knights of the Round Summon then? They're handy for this sort of stuff. But with this sword...
kind of tucked in a corner. See for yourself.
What does
Hey
he say
kid!
here?
I swear, it feels like a shady salesman, like, here kid, here's a perfect
With a fancy new white outfit.
Mhm. Do you have to change my outfit?
Yes,
Not bad. Get it? It's a white version of the outfit that he'll later have, which is black and dark, to show that he's a hero of light now. Blade, lend me your strength.
very well. So let's have a test run, shall we? That is the entrance to the arena where you'll face the knights. Now go!
How very convenient. But yes. I'm guessing that's a costume you can roll for later
Unfortunately, this is the only one I couldn't get, you know, because this event has 4 different costumes. One for Sephiroth, one for Cloud, one for Glenn, and one for Zack. And I got, I think, 2 of them. I'll need to check again.
Still, is this the outfit that they gave him even during the event? Like, you think that they would at least put him in the white outfit for fights during that?
No, it's something that you have to pull off yourself, Jola. Remember, every time it's happening for an event, it's because it's something that I legitimately obtained on my own. We don't get you test runs.
I'll admit, when it comes to gotchas, I don't always go for the most because, well, gotchas, but this is the first time I've seen a case where they put a character in a costume, have a playable model for that costume, but then have you not play as the character in that costume during a story battle where you should be playing as the character in the costume.
Well, that's
Like,
the
come on.
on-field model. The one on battle is a different story altogether, especially because, remember, while these are mostly for show, they still also do have gameplay perks attached to them. So
Fair enough, yeah, but what I meant is like, well, yeah, like, I assume that, like, you know, the on-field costume he got from that cutscene would have been a costume that they would put him in for the story battle. That is, unless you're doing, like, obviously a New Game Plus mode where you can choose whichever costume you wear for that.
I still
Yes.
kind of like this one that you get for different means.
Yeah, it's nice.
Weird, you know, arm guards, but you know.
Is that it? That was too easy.
No, that was only the beginning. Soon I will face a great threat. Until the time comes, you must keep fighting. I'm sorry, I'm just speaking in trader jargon.
Pretty much, like, no, this is only the beginning. The real threat is yet to come. A grave threat. Doesn't that sound ominous and make you want to get out your checkbook?
Meanwhile... And now Samuel can be the show-off. My god.
That's right. I just killed 3 holograms.
They're gone.
It was like they just disintegrated.
Lucia is like that Lion King Dingo Pictures, novel character. Oh god!
My god, he's so cool. He managed to slice through a hologram.
Sephiroth, what's with the outfit? And when do you have time to change it? Is there some kind of magic trick?
Alaka shot your mouth.
Jeez.
This is to fight the Knights of Judgment.
I mean, they're pretty shitty judges.
Oh, he's
anyway.
laughing, I see. The knights? You mean those monsters?
Yes. It's all very simple, really. They're just Knights of Judgment sent to test us in our mental and physical fortitude, of which I must show them that we are worthy, so that they will
Yes,
not destroy
and you're
us
gonna
all.
tell me if they're connected to Pepe Silvia or something.
So we have you to thank for their disappearance. Is there a way for us to fight them too? Can
No.
we get some cool costumes?
You are my
Sorry,
moral support.
Metal Lucia tends to get the short end of the stick in events, so just saying.
Well, for now, I'm the only one who can, because let's be honest, I'm the most marketable character in this part of the game, but this is just the beginning. Soon we will face a grave danger, coming to theaters this summer.
Danger? What do you mean?
It means
Danger
you're
Will
going
Robinson.
to die.
What else?
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nah.
Archetype. It's a bit quirky, but fun.
I don't know. All I know is that we need to stop it, like we do most things. But how?
Hitting them really, really hard.
Leave it to me. In the meantime, can I count on you to fulfill your duties and cheer me on?
That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sephiroth. No,
Yes!
I'm coming with you. Of course Glenn will do that.
Well, I guess I suppose I could use a mobile cheerleading unit. But there's nothing you can do. You'll only get in the way. I mean this in the nicest way possible.
Matt and Lucy are like, oh, here we go again.
Alright, we'll stay and do what we can. Sound good, Glenn? You'll probably get a cool costume and we won't. Are you happy now?
We've got things covered here, so go and do whatever it is you need to do.
With glorious purpose.
Then he's Sonic-esque tapping his foot.
I'll be back soon.
Just go already. That is that, jealous young sibling.
That's the funny thing is I think Glenn's supposed to be
Why
older
don't
than
you get
him.
to have the cool toy?
Well, Glenn, when you become the main villain of a Final Fantasy game, then we'll talk. Be
Thanks,
careful.
Sephiroth. All right, back to work.
Yes, let's just go back to work like we weren't nearly just demolished
Nothing
by the
ever
Grim
happens
Reaper
around
times
here.
3.
So let's do something fun. He'll never know.
Glenn, I know
A
that your
portal.
memory has
I'll
been...
steal it. No one will ever know.
No, this is our chance to prove that we don't need him to babysit us. Glenn, I know you've lost your memory of previous events, but usually you doing this leads to trouble.
Yeah, and if we do, he might not feel the need to be responsible for everything all the time.
So, maybe we should just for once follow orders.
Ah, fuck it, Juro!
Denied! Wait!
Why won't he let me help him? He's tough, but he's just a kid.
That kid's going places.
Yeah,
None of them good.
sure.
I love it. It's a pure anime moment, but then the portal just denies him, but... Uh-oh.
Damn it, missed.
You shot me, you
I
bitch!
fired and then I missed, and then I fired and I missed. I missed again.
Uh-oh. Here we go again! What do? We can't fight back! Will the gotcha
Ron?
please give us some powerful weapons?
Ah.
Glenn?
There is no Glenn now.
Only Zul.
What the hell are you doing?
This is nothing.
Your back has been slashed, you moron!
Puzzlement.
Why does this thing hate us so much?
Pathetic.
Oh.
Huh?
You're a superhero, right? Then come on, put me to work. I can help.
It's
That's not a sword, that's an axe.
Again, it's part of a running gag, but the game pretends that, you know, Glenn's weapons are sword instead of axes. A talking sword?
I'm an axe, you moron.
I don't know what's going on.
Clearly.
But then I never really do. Heroes don't need
Well-
plans. Hey, you got a new
I even got you a
cool
fancy
costume
new
too.
outfit.
Whoa, cool.
You got Johnny Reeves.
Alright, let's show him what we got. You ready? Also,
I love
the
how
edge is a
Sep-
bit unsharpened.
You bet. Let's do this.
I like how Sephiroth was skeptical, obviously, but Glenn's like, oh, wait, cool, a talking axe? Sure, why not?
It's a
Bam.
modern scholarly situation. Some people are more inclined to believe.
Pretty much. Like, Glenn is totally the guy who would believe it if somebody came up to him and said, you are the long-lost son that foretells of the prophecy that will save the entire world. He'd basically go, oh, cool, and immediately embark on the quest with no questions asked.
And yes, I got his costume instead, as you can see.
Okay, if I recall correctly, I think that's referring to what we saw him wearing when we encounter him in the Crisis
No,
Core section.
That was a black cloak, this is a white one.
Well, what I mean is, like, I feel like, you know, since it's a cloak,
Trust me, it's not. It doesn't even have a hood, this one. And even then, the one where we will get a better look at it in a later part, and it's, instead of actually being the Kingdom Hearts style black cloak, it looks like an actual raincoat.
Okay. So, yeah, I was wondering if the running theme with these costumes that characters were getting was like they were going to reference later stuff they get, because
No,
now Sephiroth's white.
It's just a cohesive theme that the characters get for this anniversary, the one that I involved, as in the main characters of the three different timelines: Glenn, Sephiroth, Zack, and Clyde.
Okay, I guess that makes enough sense then.
Again, sorry, Matt and Lucia, I guess you're not special enough.
Yeah, sure. Just let Sephiroth and Glenn actually be the ones who can fight these damn things, and I guess we'll just cheerlead from the sides.
Again, that looks like a javelin bolt, Glenn. Be careful.
Be careful! I forget if Sonic X.
Yeah, I was about to ask. I haven't seen that part of Sonic X Shadow Generations. Did the re-recording of those lines make them less cringy to sounding?
I think they did, though. I forget if like they re-recorded them all or if they kept the old lines.
I know that the entire script I think was re-recorded, but again, I'll have to check.
Like, I know that they did a lot of rereads of the script, especially with, you know, some of the new cast and whatnot, but I have not checked and seen the Time Eaters boss
Not
yet.
bad, huh?
You handled that like a pro.
I'm impressed, but it's not over yet.
Seriously, was it too hard to call it a battle axe instead of a sword? Unless they're supposed to be like the same weapon between him and Sephiroth.
Right, Sephiroth mentioned something about a quote-unquote grave danger. Does this mean I can stop it?
You idiot! Sephiroth
know
is
it.
the grave danger!
Alright then, let's show Sephiroth how it's done.
Yep, that's right. You're gonna take Sephiroth to school on this.
Well, he should be in school, he's that young.
Okay, I'll admit, it would be so funny if it turned out the twist was that this is actually just a...
Okay, here's this weird, how it gets weird. With the Buster Sword in his possession, Zack was determined to fulfill his duties at first. Even so, he couldn't help but feel conflicted about the situation with Angel. Yeah, now we jump into Crisis Core, but it's way later in the story.
Like, from what I understand, you've been tackling these stories in, like, you know,
Yes,
the order that
this
the
is
game
when it
gives
came
them
out.
to you.
Crisis Core only had 2 chapters when this event came out. Not sure what
So
happened. It's a
it's
mission
like-
important enough to warrant sending a soldier. Again, for
I'm
the
guessing...
outside of the initial narration, it doesn't really spoil much, but it still feels very weird.
I'm guessing maybe they just wanted to do it at the point where, you know, Zack has the Buster Sword, probably to do some tie-in between him and Cloud, but all the same, it does feel sloppy. Like, again, it's a reminder that while this is a nice smorgasbord of events, it still feels like you're definitely better off making sure you've actually played the games that these are based off of that you can access first before doing them.
You want to tell me what's going on?
We may be dealing with something similar to a classified incident. A knight gave us trouble on an island a few years back.
With a wait, was it with an axe or a sword? I can't tell. Huh? So what happened to the knight? Huh.
I'd rather not say. I don't want you to go in with any preconceptions, but instead see things with fresh eyes.
This happened ages ago.
Translation, we can't spoil the players now, can we?
Right. In other words, it's classified.
That too. But I meant what I said. Besides, focusing on this mission might help take your mind off of things.
Let me put it like this. Saint's the kind of guy who would not care how classified something is if he thought it would be in everyone's best interest to just tell it.
Some things are hard to forget.
Again, this is because of a time skip, but I will not mention more now.
Mm-hmm.
You mean Angel? Now that you have his sword, don't you have a responsibility to uphold?
It's just so weird. Like, they didn't even cover it yet in the gacha, so...
I know, but it's not that easy.
It's not
Like-
easy in being Zack.
Aren't there times where you can stop stuff about regrets? What?
That's classified.
Shove your classifieds up your ass soon. Yeah, sure it is.
Huh? It's behind me, isn't
Surprise!
it? I missed?
I never miss.
What is this thing? I've never seen anything like it.
I am your reckoning!
It's one of our machines, but it doesn't match the model registered in the database.
Yep, that's right. We made a machine that looks like a ghost that can summon Grim Reapers.
Jova,
So it's
I would
new?
like to remind you, the internal hologram training machine. No.
Good point. Good point. Shinra really do make some messed up stuff.
A copy? A fake? Or a secret weapon?
Why not all three, asshole?
At night. If this is the same case as before.
Yeah! I can't even touch him. What's going on?
What's going on?
Built different.
It's a skill issue, Zach, sorry. I knew it. A night of judgment.
Oh, great. What's that? Friend of yours? Are you saying I judge?
Hey, Sang, my buddy, my main man, my drinking man.
Something like that. Zach, he's headed to Wall Market. You need to stop him.
No, it's
can
fine.
I?
It's fine. He just wants to do some shopping.
Right. How am I?
You only asked that after you got right in front of it.
Just think happy thoughts, Zach.
Yes, they'll help you fly where you're about to go. There you are.
What's going on? Is this a dream? Yeah, that's it. For a second I thought that was an umbrella.
That being said, I really do like the design, particularly of Zach's sword.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a more slender Buster sword, basically.
I thought it was an umbrella for a second.
Really? What did Sang say about preconceptions?
I forgot. Hey, I don't need a lecture from some stranger.
I'm your sword, moron.
No, this is my sword.
Whatever, we can talk later. First, you need to deal with that guy. Here, take me. I'm way cooler than the Buster sword.
You sure we can beat him?
Dude, I'm a sword. I know this stuff, and I can get right to the point of it.
Ah,
That depends. I've been searching for someone strong enough to stop him, and I think I finally found him. Wait till my dickhole cousin the Keyblade hears about this.
what? Okay, I think I get it.
Don't worry, you'll know. Do you really? Just wait till you meet a girl called Aqua. It'll all make sense then.
I doubt that. Nope. But you're saying I can defeat him, right?
The brightest
In
of the
layman's
first class,
term.
everyone.
Then I'm in. He's the brightest
man
of
cloud.
Atheist.
The man Cloud aspires to be the living legacy of. That's the spirit. Let's do this. So basically, it seems our
Now
soldiers are
we
getting
finally
help
get
from...
to see the location specifically where are we having these fights.
This is where you'll be fighting him.
Hey, isn't it? Wait, what the fuck am I wearing?
Ah,
Everyone's having their own little magical girl moment.
Pretty much.
what is it? Wait, tell me later. First, let's take out the trash.
Why am I dressed like Sephiroth?
Yeah, okay, now that definitely looks like Sephiroth's outfit.
Why are we swapping outfits?
Well,
We made a pact.
Yeah, I got the
Every
Zach's
time we get a
outfit
new,
too.
we made a very specific pact. Every time we get a new sword, we have to wear a copy of one of each other's outfits.
Zach's sword is about having a fire attack, but unfortunately was not able to level it up, enough for this fight. You'll be able to see the attack in a later part. It's also been hilarious that not just for this anniversary costume, a lot of Zach's alternate outfit do have the post-time skip haircut.
give me the idea he's living his best life. You know, the funny thing is, though, is that according to Remake, Zack just needed to actually try hard enough to withstand being shot multiple times and beat
Well,
off an entire
not
army.
really, because I remember it was more of a case of, his fate was sealed because Destiny said so, because of the whole stupid thing about the time janitors that Remake established as a surrogate for how the fandom used the canon.
Well, I'm going strictly off of the idea of how his death could have been prevented before we knew about the Timekeepers. Like, Remake implies that, oh, yeah, no, it didn't matter if he was surrounded by, like, hundreds of soldiers with guns on him. He could have totally beaten them.
That's
no
also
diff,
because of the way
basically.
Crisis Core and, it's, because in the OG game, if you remember, the flashback only shows a couple of soldiers, not that many, and one single captain. So it was more implied the fact that Zack was exhausted, not that powerful, and even Cloud were ambushed instead. But Crisis Core tries, because, it's still supposed to be a game, tries to pull up the whole Bolivian army ending instead, and it just feels weird.
I get what they were doing, and I'll give it credit. I feel like that's one of the scenes Crisis Core handles out pretty good.
The problem is
especially
that
with the
outside of
music
a
line.
battle being scripted as all hell, meaning that, I'm just, having yet another case where I could just watch a cutscene instead of, feeling quote-unquote immersed, it's so contrived and artificial, and I'm feeling nothing, not helped by the fact that, as I mentioned, Crisis Core as a whole did not make me feel that much for Zack to begin with.
I do get the feeling that, funnily enough, Remake does fulfill a lot of people's wishes of providing a mode where he does survive, but I digress. We can talk about that
did
later.
it. Felt stronger than usual, but I'm guessing it's thanks to you. Hey, is this a VR training area? Kind of reminds me of the one I use all the time.
No, this is absolutely mystical. Well, something like that. Congrats, you passed the first stage.
How many stages are there?
100.
What? Wait, I'm being tested?
Duh. Does it matter? All you need to do is help me with the knights. You see, I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Hey now, I'm a sword. I know
Huh.
this sort of stuff.
So that's how we'll save the world. I like it. Can't get more heroic than that.
That's right, Zack. With that sword, you will totally save the world and be the hero. Right? So let's do it together. You and me. I know we can get through this because we're Final Fantasy heroes.
Shut up. At the very least, it's better than starting to sing You Got a Friend in Me. Anyway,
No.
that's it for this first part of events. Tune in for the next one where we conclude things and see what happens on Cloud's end. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.